So what I do is I proceed to kick the one on the fucking ground and then I grab the other one by its fucking neck. I whip that bitch like a lasso and smack the other one. Full on, like, cowboy style and drop that son of a bitch.
Shit's a fucking... Did you seriously have a fucking anime fight scene with birds?
Kinda, yeah. Like, I'm dead serious.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Unfiltered and Uneducated Podcast. This is gonna be episode 4. So, if you're a new listener, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy it. And if you're a returning listener, welcome back. Always love having you. As always, I'm your host, Mori. I'm joined by my co-host, Dro.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode.
So, a little update. Just like in episode 3, last episode, I have chicken tikka masala. Again, I cooked more. And that's why everyone here in the live studio audience, that's why I was a little bit late, because I was cooking.
Well, that's perfectly fine, but let me ask, how's it taste? Taste better than last time, or about the same?
So I tried to double the recipe, and failed miserably, because I didn't get enough chicken in there. I thought I had enough, but I did not.
That's unfortunate.
But there's plenty of sauce, so once I'm done with the chicken, I can just pour it over rice.
Sounds good.
But other than that, it's amazing. The rice came out perfect. Got naan bread with it. So, Dro, how are you today?
Oh, I'm just fine, other than a pretty interesting turn of events today and a little bit yesterday. So I'll kind of indulge in a little story of what happened.
Oh, please, do tell.
So this story isn't exactly the happiest one, but I'll just kind of make it brief and kind of to the point. So, front door of our house, we have a wreath on it, and a bird decided to plant a nest there, and I didn't know about this until a few days ago, and neither did anyone else in my house. And one morning, my brother decides to wake me up. He's like, "Hey, come here," and I walk out my front porch, and there are two little baby birds. Like, I'm talking way too small to even fly, completely featherless for the most part, and one of them's dead, unfortunately, and one is struggling to survive, and fortunately we had to bury that little guy, and we picked the guy up with a paper towel, put him back in his nest, and shut the door, and we decided to be a little more gentle with opening it so they wouldn't fall out. Unfortunately, that ended up doing nothing, because in that day, one of the birds fell out again, still survived, and then the next day, he ended up falling out 2 more times, survived the 3rd time, and then died the 4th time. And unfortunately, another one fell out, and someone didn't see it, and it smushed it. So that poor bird is dead. 4 lives were lost in that bird nest. I think only one of them have survived. So yeah, it's kind of a depressing start, I'll tell you what. But
so one bird lived through like 5 or 6 fucking drops from that door.
One bird survived 3 drops, and the 4th time killed him.
Damn.
And like, we were being gentle with him too. I think they just kept being stupid and crawling out. One of them got stomped on, and then one of them died from the first fall.
It was you.
No, I don't. Bro, I barely even go outside of my house. I didn't even go out that front door.
Touch grass, nerd.
Nah, grass is disgusting.
Agreed. Which is hilarious because I put so much into fucking taking care of my front lawn.
Is that why you're so white? Yeah, it is. I'm extremely white. I'm like full-on powdered donut white. But yeah.
Shut up, white boy.
Man, you shut up.
Nah. I'm always shutting up because I'm like eating right now. I'm eating mid-podcast, so this shit is good.
Well, I guess we're also here for an ASMR segment in the podcast a little bit. Or we might save that for the OnlyFans. Who knows?
Oh, that's definitely going on the OnlyFans. This is way too premium for, the masses.
At least when it gets uploaded to YouTube and Spotify. Live audience, though, if you're here now, you might be able to listen to some of that.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. I'm not eating a chocolate-filled croissant.
God damn it. Not the croissant. We don't talk about the croissant.
Bro loves it when I eat chocolate-filled croissants.
No. What was that? Was that like episode 2 or something? Or like episode 1? What was that?
I think that was episode 1, yeah.
We don't talk about the croissant incident of episode 1. We don't talk about it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Joe was just jealous because I had croissants and he didn't. Yeah, so how many baby birds were in that nest?
Considering the amount of lives lost that day, let's see. I think about 5 of them died. I'm pretty sure 5. 5 of them died, and I'm pretty sure there's like only 1 or 2 left in the nest.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Boy, those birds will grow up to be big and strong, and they will take up the way of the sword to avenge their fallen brothers. At least according to anime.
Yeah, regarding their fucking stupidity, because they just couldn't stop falling out of the son of a bitch.
But you'd think after the first fall you'd learn. The second fall it could be an accident. The third fall you really should have fucking known, and then the fourth fall you deserve.
I mean, yeah, like he survived one. Already survived like one too many falls.
I have 3, and the fourth one finally took him. I hereby declare, as chairman of the boys, that bird is an honorary Chad.
Even in death he is.
Even in death, he was a Chad.
Yeah. For how small that guy was, like, he was about the size of my pinky finger. He was not big at all.
Damn, really?
Yeah, no feathers, no nothing, just hairy little bastards. Like, you know what they look like? Because he was doing the meme thing. You know the meme with that bird just violently shaking and making that weird ass fucking noise?
Uh-huh.
That's exactly what it fucking looked like.
Dude, you remember the fucking trash panda from Facebook Messenger?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
But you remember that trash panda, right? The one that headbanged that everyone either loved or absolutely hated for some reason?
Yeah.
I don't know why I brought that up. Mm-hmm. I just fucking remembered that, and that thing was fucking awesome.
That thing was pretty cool, honestly. It got unnecessary hate for no reason. It was enjoyable.
Cool bird.
Yeah.
But, alright everybody, so, seeing as how Mr. Dick Furbot Drobot500 here has freshly turned 21. Happy birthday again, by the way.
Thank you.
We're going to be playing a little bit of a game. Today. Drinking game. 2 truths and 1 lie.
Interesting. I'm down.
So, for those of you who don't know the rules, we'll just quickly break it down. So, you, whoever turn it is, says 3 things. Like, for example, I'm 6'4". I don't know how to ride a bike, and I stabbed someone 13 times in the chest. And then the other person will be like, well, I know you're 6'4", so that's the truth. I was the one you stabbed 13 times in the chest. So no, that's the truth. So the lie would be that you don't know how to ride a bike. And then if he's correct, I say, hey, you're right! Yeah, sorry about that, by the way. Hope the hospital bill wasn't too high. And then I take a drink. If he gets it wrong, I go, ha ha, you fucking suck, you fucking nerd. And then he drinks. And then I say which one was the truth. And then questions and hilarity ensue.
Alright,
so would you like to go first, or would you like me to?
Ooh.
Actually, no, I'll flip a coin.
Alright.
Cool. Heads, I'll go first. Tails, you go second.
What? That didn't sound right. That didn't sound right.
Heads, I go first. Tails, you go first.
Okay.
Tails!
Oh, I'm going first? Alright.
Yep.
2 truths and a lie. What do I... Damn! What do I do? I definitely got one in mind. I definitely got one.
How about 2 truths and a lie? Dumbass.
Yeah.
Duh.
Okay.
That's what do you do? That's what you fucking do.
Alright, I got one. Alright. So.
Hit me.
1, I've been bitten by a snake. I threw hands with geese, or I body slammed a table.
I know you've body slammed a table because I've heard 2 separate stories of you body slamming tables in 2 separate instances.
Okay.
I feel a sense of similarity with you saying you've thrown hands with geese, just like as if I can recall you telling me before. I've never heard you talk about being bit by a snake, and I know in your particular area of residence, snakes aren't exactly the most common, so I would say you've never been bitten by a snake.
That is true. I have never been bitten by a snake, but I have actually, like, thrown hands with geese before.
Okay, so I want to hear the story about that. What do you mean you threw hands with the geese?
Alright, so let me kind of lay it down for you, and, well, once I'm done with this, I'll pour my shot and I'll throw it down. So, I was in college, right? And I was doing my thing, and this was the time where I was working out extremely seriously. I was running, I was going to the gym for like hours, like at least an hour or 2 a day. I was, getting my gains in. And on this particular day on campus, I was doing an entire lap around the school, which is about maybe about a solid mile or 2, at least on the track. And I'm running by, and there are just like just big old flocks of geese just sitting on like the side, like on campus, just chilling. And I'm running, right? And I'm running right past them. And you know geese, right? They are the most ornery, territorial sons of bitches you will ever meet in your life.
They're angry.
Oh, they don't give a fuck. So, right? So I'm doing my thing. I'm jogging, right? And one of them decides to chase me. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I start sprinting away, right? Because I don't feel like fucking with them. Like, I think if I just run fast enough, they'll just leave me alone, right? Didn't work. I look behind me. There's two of them flying at me. I'm like, oh, shit. And I was already pretty far into my run, so I'm kind of tired. I'm hoping my adrenaline would keep me going. It didn't, so I had to take the only option I had, which was to stand my ground and beat the fuck out of them. So one of them was like trying to get the air attack on me, you know, like full on airstrike. He's flying above me. One of them is just sprinting at me on the floor. So what I do is I proceed to kick the one on the fucking ground and then I grab the other one by its fucking neck. I whip that bitch like a lasso and smack the other one. Full on, like, cowboy style and drop that son of a bitch.
Shit's a fucking... Did you seriously have a fucking anime fight scene with birds?
Kinda, yeah. Like, I'm dead serious.
Man, just listening to you talk about it, I felt like I was watching Dragon Ball Z.
But not, like, I couldn't even believe I did it either, dude. Like, I kicked the one, knocked his ass over, and then I grabbed the other one by the throat midair and fucking smacked the other one on the other one.
This man straight up fucking Goku'd a pair of fucking geese.
Yeah. And after that, they just decided to just leave. I kept running because I just didn't want to, you know, have them come back for round 2 because I was already tired. So I just sprinted out of there. Yeah, they left me alone after that. I think even they thought I was the protagonist, bro. I was straight an anime protagonist for a solid, like, 45 seconds.
Dro transformed into his final form. Main character Kun.
Yeah, random bullshit, go!
Yeah, we'll take your shot.
Alright, shot. You know, honestly, I was really hoping I would get you with the geese one, because that's just something that that just seemed like so just out there, right? I just didn't expect you to get that. I felt like the snake thing was more realistic.
I swear you've, like, made an offhanded comment. Because, like, it's a really weird thing, but I talk about geese a lot. I just walk around, I just go to people, shit, just go, yonk, and then fucking leave all the time. So I swear at some point, you have said something about fighting a goose before, and that just stuck in the back of my head.
Really? I don't even remember telling you that story where I bodied some geese.
Like, I don't think you ever told me the story, because I definitely would have fucking remembered that. But no, I swear that at some point you made, like, some offhanded comment of, like, yeah, fuck geese. I fucked them up once before, I'll do it again. Like, something like that.
Oh yeah, by the way, chat, the geese that you're showing in GIFs or whatever, it wasn't those geese. Like, it was those Canadian geese motherfuckers. It was one of them.
Yo, hold up. You fuck with the Canada Gooses?
I beat the shit out of them, bro.
You got a problem with Canada Gooses, you got a problem with me, and I suggest you let that one marinate.
Yeah, it was yeah, they look just like that, chat. It was those guys. Yeah, I fucking bodied their ass.
By the way, for those listening that know, that was a quote from Letterkenny. Alright, did you take a shot?
Nope, I'm gonna do it right now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
Cheers, boys.
Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug.
Cheers, boys. This is for you. That's one down. There we go. You know, that's actually pretty sweet.
Right.
I expected it.
It's like candy.
Yeah, it actually tastes good. Jeez, I might forget it's alcohol and then just fucking fall over.
Alrighty, my turn.
Okay. Regular show, geese. They pulled up out of the fucking limo like that. Like, you trying to do something, motherfucker? Like, what's wrong with you?
Alright. 2 truths and a lie.
Let me know when you got one ready so I can shut up. But yeah, dude, like that was some crazy shit, bro. Like for a solid, like, 45 seconds, full-on protagonist activated, bodied their bitch ass.
Alright, I got it. Alright, so, when I was 3 years old, I had an entire filing cabinet fall on top of me and crush me. I didn't learn how to ride a bike until I was 13, and I wore exclusively light-up shoes until I was 10.
Ooh. Okay, some childhood ones. Okay, this one's actually kind of tough. So, filing cabinet, the bike, and then what was the last one?
Yeah, light up shoes.
This is tough. This is a lot tougher than I thought. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do here. Good old process of elimination. Okay, honestly, when you're 3, you can't really remember much, and I would think a filing cabinet would have just straight up killed you at 3 years old. But for some reason, I feel like that's true. I feel like that's just kind of too specific to just not be true. At least in my opinion. Okay, so I'm gonna say the filing cabinet one is true. And okay, what was it? What was the only? It was the bike, and then what the heck was the last one?
Yeah, I didn't learn how to ride a bike until I was 13, and I only wore light up shoes until I was 10. No regular shoes.
The light up shoes is definitely believable because that's something I would do. But I'm gonna say the bike. I'm gonna say the bike one is a lie.
Yeah.
You want to know how I knew it was a lie? Because you said 14, then you said 13 the second time.
I know. I was fucking saying that in the back of my head this entire time.
Yeah, I caught it. I caught it.
Alright, but yeah, no. I've known how to ride a bike like my entire life. I learned it when I was like 5.
Yeah, I remember the good old days when my dad taught me how to ride a bike. It was really wholesome. It was sweet.
I took off my training wheels earlier than my older sister.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, hear that? Mori's older sister, you suck.
If you're watching this, just know he's better at riding a bike than you.
Yeah, was good. Was good, sis.
The biggest
Fuck
flex
you.
of all time, taking your training wheels off before your older sibling. Flex.
Flex. Alright, yeah, no, that, you got that right. But I did wear exclusively light up shoes until I was 10 because I refused to wear any other kind of shoe.
I almost went with that one, just kind of like knowing the person that you are. I'm like, he's definitely goofy enough to do it, but in my mind I'm like, how would his parents feel? Like I'm just trying to think, you know.
Oh, that's good shit.
Now, what did you take a shot of exactly, just so the people back home know?
Kraken Rum. Black roast coffee.
Ooh.
The black roast coffee rum by Kraken. It is fucking delicious.
I've actually never.
Drink it straight, warm, cold, lukewarm, ice, no ice, mix, doesn't matter. I'll pour that in my morning coffee, half before.
I've never had that before. That sounds good.
And yeah, believe it or not, when I was 3 years old, obviously I don't remember, but I was told this by my grandparents and my father, my older sister. When I was 3 years old, I thought it would be a hilarious idea to start climbing up the front of a filing cabinet.
Yeah, okay.
It was empty.
Okay, that's why you survived, because it was empty. Okay, that makes
It was still heavy enough, though, because it fell and crushed me, and I needed to be rushed to the hospital, and they put a metal bar in my sternum.
Okay, well, here's also another thing. You gotta understand, is like, when I heard that, I'm like, yeah, I mean, yeah, when we're kids, we all do something stupid, and we end up hurting ourselves somehow in a really dumb way. But I was thinking, in my mind, I'm thinking, how the hell would he survive a fucking filing cabinet falling on him? Because I was thinking of a filing cabinet just filled to the brim. Because if it was filled, you would have been dead, no doubt.
Yeah, if it was full, I would have just been a stain on the fucking carpet. Easy, done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right.
Your turn.
That would make a lot more sense. All right. See, the thing is, I'm trying to think of things that I could say that would be really funny, but the problem is you already know what they are. That's the thing. The one that I could do was
you can always like mix like one funny one in, because like obviously you knew that fucking, because it was so specific that the filing cabinet was true. So fucking like you always throw in like one that's super funny that I already know, and then throw in 2 as a curveball. Because like obviously you knew I know that you fucking body slammed a fucking table in your life.
Yeah.
You've told me like 2 stories of different instances when you have, and I know there's more than 2 instances.
How do you know there's more?
Because you flat out fucking told me that the first time we drink together, I need to get rid of all of my tables.
Yeah.
And if you have to warn me of that, obviously it's a reoccurring fucking situation.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. All right. Okay. That's a good one. It's not a bad one. Is that copyrighted? I don't even know if I got that in. This is making it harder to think, Mori. Shut the fuck up! It's making it harder to think! Oh boy.
Do 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 do. But you're a bitch.
How the hell am I supposed to think with this? I can't even think. All I can hear is fucking Jeopardy. Alright. Alright, I got one.
Alright, hit me.
Alright. So. The first one. I've been in a go-kart crash. The second one, when I was a child, and I mean straight toddler, I snuck out of my parents' house and walked 5 blocks to my aunt's and slept in their house. And the last one, also as a child, I went to a football game, and while trying to get to our seats, we attempted to go up an escalator, and I did a backflip on it and rolled on it like a barrel and almost broke my skull.
How old were you when you fell down the escalator?
Old enough to remember, but too young to know any real specific details. Like, I had to have been at least, like, maybe roughly in the 4 to... No, it was either 4 to 6 or, like, maybe 6 to 8. I don't know. I'm kind of hard at, like, gauging, like, ages.
And when you were a toddler, you were able to remember where your aunt's house was 5 blocks away?
Now, that one I can't specifically tell you. All I know is that my parents ended up telling me that story later on in life.
What was the third one?
That was the one with the escalator.
No, the one I didn't name.
Go-kart crash.
How bad of a go-kart crash was it? Was it just like a little bump, or was it... You did a backflip and there was an insurance claim?
No, basically just slid off, like, really, really hard. Knocked out a few people with me.
Into the tires?
Yeah.
I think walking all the way to your aunt's is... Yeah, walking all the way to your aunt's as a toddler is the lie.
It is not the lie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's the go-kart one, isn't it?
Yeah, the go-kart's the lie.
I should have fucking known.
I do love go-karts, though. I love doing it. It's one of my favorite things to do. Just go-karting. It's awesome. But yes, as like a toddler, like when my parents told me the story about like 3 or 4, my dad fell asleep on the couch, and I somehow opened my front door, and without me getting kidnapped for whatever reason, I walked about like 5 blocks uphill to my aunt's house, and I knocked on the door, and they took me in, and I slept at their house for like a couple hours.
Well, I can tell you why you didn't get kidnapped. You're gonna go kidnap a kid. Why the fuck would they settle for you?
Wow. I was a cute ass kid, bro. Fuck out. I was.
Next shot.
That's you, bro.
I know. So I'm taking the next shot right now.
Second shot for Mori. Not with that mullet. I don't even have a mullet, you moron.
Good shit. All right.
This can get interesting.
When I was a kid, me and my older sister used to run out into my grandparents' backyard, all the way out, and we used to go to the railroad tracks and collect old railroad spikes and bring them home.
Okay, interesting.
I have cosplayed as a character from Bleach.
Okay.
And in high school, I was in AP Calculus.
Ooh. Okay, now I'm just gonna get this one out of the way. Considering your obsession with Bleach, I'm gonna have to say that is you definitely cosplayed at least once. Whether it was good or not, you definitely at least attempted. I'm gonna say that I believe that one's true. Now, what was the other one? What was the high school one you said?
High school one, I was in AP Calculus.
Interesting. Now, Mori, I'm gonna say this. I know you. You're a pretty damn smart dude. You're pretty damn intelligent, I have to say. Now, are you intelligent enough to be an AP Calc?
Am I?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I have my reasons to doubt. Now, as a kid collecting railroad spikes, when you're a kid, you always collect a random assortment of things, so you think it's cool. Now, can I get a age for this? Age for railroad spikes.
So, I'd say probably between the ages of about 3 and 7. So, because we moved in with my grandma and grandpa on my dad's side when I was about 3 or 4, and then moved out when my dad met my stepmom around 6, 7, 8.
Now, I'm definitely inclining, I feel like I have more disbelief towards the railroad story. I feel like I have more disbelief towards that. But again, I would be surprised if the AP Calculus thing was also bullshit. But I'm gonna say, I gotta go with my gut here. I'm gonna say the railroad was a lie.
Their final answer?
Final answer.
Well, partially, Drew.
Partially.
Unfortunately. You're wrong!
Oh, I am.
I have never cosplayed as a character from Bleach.
Really? Damn, I was 100% on that one. No fucking way.
Never from Bleach. I've cosplayed many characters before. Never from Bleach.
Wow, as much as you suck fucking Ichigo's dick, I really thought it was that one.
I don't suck Ichigo's dick. Ichigo's a fucking pussy. I suck Kenny's dick.
Still haven't watched Bleach, so I can't give any validation, but go off.
Well, you need to.
I know.
But yeah, so my grandma and grandpa's house was over kind of like on the edge of the town they lived in, a place called Fort Collins. And there was a railroad about maybe half a mile behind their house. And the backyard didn't have a fence. It didn't have any trees. It was just open field that it went downhill and then all the way out to the railroad track. Me and my older sister, our cousin Connor, and our friends from the cul-de-sac, we would all run out all the way down to the railroads, kind of, walk around there, look for cool rock. And there was always a whole bunch of, like, old railroad spikes. And we're just thrown to the side and just chilling. So we'd pick those up and we'd take them home. There was actually still an entire old, like, Folgers coffee tin in my garage right now, filled with the same railroad spikes I picked up as a kid.
Cool. That's actually cool stuff. That's awesome.
And I was in AP Calculus 3 weeks.
Okay, so you were there, but not for long. Okay.
Yep. I was very lazy. Like, I'm in high school, I was incredibly intelligent. At least in school period, I was very, very intelligent. But my attention span did not reach the level of what I could do. I would get incredibly stupendously fucking bored with like 95% of the shit. I barely graduated high school, which was hilarious because my ASVABs, all of my, well, they changed names a whole bunch. It used to be called the CSAPs. Then it was the TCAPs. Then it changed name again, but it was like that state testing, the state mandated testing. It happened near the end of the year where everyone's dead silent. You get the question book, and you get a paper for the answers. You fill in the bubble for whatever answer and turn it in, yada yada. Yeah, I would always get really, really high test scores on those, but I fucking hated class. Like, absolutely fucking hated class. So I would just not pay attention. I wouldn't do my homework. If there was an assignment that we had to do in class, I'd do it. Except for I would do it in like 10 minutes and I would get finished before everyone else. And the teachers, some of the teachers, were always super spiteful because I would always, finish everything just lickety fucking split. And then I would just pull out a fucking book and I would read half of this like 500 to 600 page fucking book in the time it took for everyone else to fucking finish. I can read really fast too. When I was in, I think it was 7th grade where I actually picked up my favorite book series. It's called the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, all that's my favorite book series. But I read a lot of like the, sci-fi / fantasy, young adult novels, like Maximum Ride by James Patterson, obviously the Mortal Instruments series. I read, God, the fuck was it called? It was a series by Garth Nix. I actually have it sitting on my headboard. Hold on. I actually have the first book sitting on my headboard. I kind of stole it from the school library in middle school.
You stole it?
I'll tell you what, I got a lot of late fees stacked up.
Oh, boy.
A lot of late fees.
All right, before you go on with that, can I take my second shot for the people here? So, what do we got? 2-2 right now? 2-2?
So, you take the shot. Let me grab this book real quick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2. Yep. Right now, we're at 2-2 shots, and this will be my second one for the podcast episode today. And so far, I hope you are enjoying it. And if you're watching YouTube or Spotify, wherever you are, follow us, like, subscribe, and comment, and let us know if you want to see more. Anyway, cheers, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so the series by Garth Nix is called The Keys to the Kingdom. First book is called Mr. Monday. There are 7 books. Goes Mr. Monday, then something Tuesday, something Wednesday, something Thursday, something Friday. That kind of thing. But I also read The Seventh Tower by Garth Nix.
Okay.
The books were The Fall, Castle, Aenir, Above the Veil, something Battle, something Keystone. But I would read a lot, right?
Okay.
And all these teachers were like, most of my teachers, always like super fucking spiteful of me. They would actually like cut my grade on a lot of these assignments because I didn't want to work with anyone. I did everything incredibly fucking fast. I never showed my fucking work. get in math class, they're like, oh, solve this problem and show your work. I gave them a fucking written middle finger of, yeah, here's my work. Here's the equation, and here's the answer. That's my fucking work. So I did it all in my head. But yeah, but in high school with AP Calculus, this is where I went from being incredibly intelligent and bored to just being intelligent and lazy, because AP Calculus had a lot of work and a lot of homework. I didn't want none of that, so I just went and talked to the principal, who fucking loved me, by the way. The principal fucking loved me. I was quite possibly her favorite fucking student for all 4 years I was in high school. I got plenty of stories with that. And I just went to her and I'm like, hey. She's like, hey, Mori. Like, what are you doing? Like, how's your day going? I'm like, it's going good. Can I drop AP Calculus? Can you just stick me in fucking algebra with the rest of the idiots? She's like, why? You should be in AP Calculus. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to. She's like, well, technically the AP classes are voluntary. You know, like, it'll look really good on your record, like, applying for colleges. I'm like, no, I don't want to be in debt for the rest of my life. Just put me in fucking algebra. She's like, okay. So I went to algebra, just bullshitted my way through the fucking year, got like a B-. Doing zero homework, by the way. But
he's built different.
I was also in AP Chemistry, but I kept in that class the entire time because my fucking teacher for AP Chemistry was fucking awesome. He lit the fucking tables on fire, and he had a chinchilla. His name was Mickey. Mickey the chinchilla. We used to give him pretzel sticks. By the way, I've been out of high school for a good amount of time. Mm-hmm. This chinchilla is still fucking alive.
And he's still eating pretzel sticks to this day.
Oh, you're goddamn right. He like, honestly, like, he was like, he's like kind of like that salt and pepper coat for a chinchilla. You know, mostly black, but he had some white.
Aw.
You know, kind of like white specks.
That's
but
cute.
Not like splotches. Just like he had some white fur and it blended right around his belly and his side.
Okay.
But he was so friendly to the point where you would walk up to the cage. I always, every single fucking class, I would sit at the table that was right next to the fucking cage. Okay? Always. Always, always, always. I would never let anyone else sit next to fucking Mickey. And keep in mind, in high school, I was still well above 6 foot.
Okay.
And I was very scary. So, and I wasn't exactly the nicest kid in high school either. I was kind of an asshole. And, yeah, there was one time where a kid actually sat in my fucking chair next to Mickey because he wanted to hang out with the chinchilla. I just fucking stood behind him and stared at him until he fucking moved. I sat down and I gave Mickey a fucking pretzel stick. But anytime you would come up to the cage, he would come out from under his log and he would run up to the side of the cage, you know, stand up, put his little paws on the bars, and like kind of sniff at you and stare at you.
That's
and
adorable.
He was the cutest fucking chinchilla ever. Like, chinchillas are just so fucking cute.
They are.
They're like guinea pigs, but marshmallows.
Guinea pig marshmallow.
And it's like if a guinea pig fucked a marshmallow. That's what a chinchilla is.
That is, okay. That's one way to describe it. Okay.
But God, they're so fucking cute. But yeah, no, I went through AP Chemistry all the way. Because AP Chemistry is fucking interesting. We gotta mix chemicals together, make it steam, make it glow, make it blow the fuck up. Who the fuck wouldn't do that?
We love explosions.
Exactly!
I hated chemistry, but I live for the explosions.
Exactly. Alright, your turn, right?
Yeah, I'm supposed to give you a few.
Go for it.
Alright, what, okay. Ooh, okay. I you know what? Sticking with the school theme, I think I got a few here. For you.
Oh boy.
All right. So, 1, I got my dick sucked in school. 2, one of my teachers sent nudes to a student that everyone saw, and there was a drug deal going on in the school.
There's always fucking drugs happening in high school. The fuck? There's always fucking... That's obviously the fucking truth. Who the fuck doesn't do drugs in high school? Who the fuck doesn't have a drug dealer in high school? If you didn't have a drug dealer in high school, you're a fucking pussy, alright? I'm not saying if you didn't do drugs, good on you. Thumbs up. Big ups. You're great. Don't do drugs. But there is always a fucking drug dealer in high school. Always. And everyone knows exactly who the fuck he is. Everybody. I feel like if a teacher had nudes circulating school, that you would have told me about that before. But I have an image to keep. You did not get your dick sucked in school.
You're right.
Sticking with my guns, baby.
You are right. Some stuff did happen along those lines in school with me, but it never extended that far. It was close though. Yeah.
So you only got to like second base?
There was moments where like I would definitely make out with my girlfriend at the time, like just straight up in school. I would do that. That did happen, but no, I never got my meat sucked in school.
All right, take your shot, cause I already got my 3.
Alrighty.
I'm ready.
Dang, actually, I thought I could fool you because. Yeah, I know who my, well, not my drug dealer because I didn't do drugs, but I know who the drug dealer was. I mean, he was a pretty cool kid, but yeah,
Honestly, I expected you to actually have gotten your dick sucked in school. I was just willing to take a shot to stick with my guns.
It did almost happen though. Like it was damn close. Now outside of school, definitely, it happened multiple times.
Yeah.
And this all happened when I was like in middle school. My first girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah. So I got my meat sucked at 14. So I don't know if that's a flex, but hey,
GG's.
GG's in the chat, boys. GG's in the chat. I definitely got head before most of you. All right. Most. Yeah. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Right. This is my number 3. Bottoms up. All right.
All right. You ready for mine?
I'm ready. Shoot 'em at me, motherfucker.
All right, 1, I got my dick sucked in school. 2, I had a teacher whose nudes she sent to a student that circulated around and everyone saw it. And 3, there was a drug bust at my high school.
Are you fucking serious?
Which is the truth and the lie, baby.
Well, wait, okay, hold on. See, now, I'm also inclined to think that the answer you gave for me is the answer I want to give for you as well. I am also very fucking inclined to do the exact same thing you did to me, because... Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I really wouldn't be surprised if it did happen. But I just also don't believe you either, because even like you said, you already exposed one thing for me. There's drug busts in every single school. There's always a drug dealer, and that's one that has to be true, no doubt, no matter what. Now, here's one thing that is gonna make me believe that the same answer you gave from me is the one I should choose. I don't recall you ever talking about a teacher in school that was straight up a fucking baddie, 100%. I don't recall any stories of you saying, like, hey, yo, we had this one teacher, yeah, she was my science teacher, she was bad as fuck. I don't ever remember hearing that. Although it could also be a guy as well. It definitely could happen, but I'm gonna go with the exact same thing. You did not get your dick sucked in school either. I'm gonna say it.
Take a shot, bitch.
There's no fucking way, bro.
I got lips around my fucking meat.
No
throughout
shot,
high school,
bro.
I told you I was a piece of shit in high school, dude. I
had to stick with it, bro. I had to, bro. If I didn't pick that, I felt like it would have been wrong. So you're telling me that no teacher sent it out? No teacher.
The second truth is the AP English teacher got fired because she was sleeping with a student. And he was part of my friend group and fucking showed every single one of us during football practice.
Okay.
Now.
Okay, no, what? Okay, no. Let me...
If you remember the way I worded that third question, I said there was a drug bust in my high school. No one ever got caught when I was in high school.
Okay.
No one ever got caught.
Okay. Okay.
And also, part 2 of the second question, the assistant teacher for my English class really fucking wanted me, and I got pictures from her too, in which I went and showed the fucking boys. Okay. So double whammy on that one.
Okay, huge W for Mori then. He just never fucking loses, I guess. All right. Okay, now before I take a shot, I need to know for both your the assistant and the actual teacher. I need to know the stats, bro. What they got? I need to know the stats.
The teacher, the AP,
Both of them, both of them are like, do they got it in all the right places? I need to know.
The actual English teacher for AP English, she was definitely MILF status.
Okay.
She wasn't exactly gifted everywhere, but she fucking had it. She keep in mind this is from offhanded memory back from when I was a teenager. So like,
right. But you're still saying she had them like that voluptuous body all the way around, or was she missing some places?
Yeah, she was flat. Other than that, though, fucking everything else.
So like she got like a nice rack on her, like it was pristine,
I'm talking. No, she had an ass. She was flat chested.
Oh, okay.
She had Helen Parr, Mrs. Incredible Elastigirl fucking hair and face. And ass.
You lying, bro. You lying.
She was hot. Definite MILF status.
Okay.
The assistant teacher was fresh out of college.
Ooh, the best kind. Whoa, damn.
Dude, she was weird as fuck, though. She was...
Like how weird we talking?
She was kind of creepo. I can tell you, I remember 2 times where she always managed to be on her way out right as football practice ended. When me and all the other football dudes are just getting out of the showers and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
And she would always manage to fucking single me out and come say hi and ask how I'm doing, how football's going, and then she would mix in the, oh, are you doing this assignment? And I'd be like, haha, yeah, totally am, yeah. I'm totally doing it. I was not doing the assignment whatsoever.
Yeah, it's just, I understand.
I fucking hated English class. English class was fucking stupid.
Fuck writing papers
and reading
books. I
already speak it well enough. I could speak the fucking language. Why do I have to fucking go to class for it?
Yeah, truth.
French for like half a year, like fucking a semester. I took like an entire fucking semester of French, and I got a higher grade in French than I ever did in English.
Okay.
Fucking hate France!
No shot, bro.
Like that should tell you how much I fucking hate English class. I got a higher grade in French than I did in fucking English.
Okay. But
I missed like a solid, like, probably in total, I probably missed like 15 entire fucking days of French class. Because I had French right after fucking lunch, and I was always so fucking high, I wouldn't be able to walk through fucking school without getting noticed. So I'd just fucking chill over at the McDonald's for an hour. I was always so fucking high. But there's no way I could fucking pop in there and be like, oh, je me ne point. No fucking way.
Oh, that'd be legendary, though.
Alright, your turn, Dro.
No, wait, hold on. Hold. I think no. Isn't it 3-2?
I think it's 2-4.
Oh wait, I didn't take my drink yet. Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, I don't think we actually heard from you because I think you were going off on the story. You didn't tell us the assistant's stats, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
All around?
Fucking psycho, though. All around.
Pretty face.
She was short, too.
How short are we talking?
I was like 6'2", 6'3", my sophomore year. Mm-hmm. And I could very comfortably rest my chin on the top of her head if I wanted to.
Fair enough. I think that would still be taller than me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Just because you're short as fuck.
I'm only 5'8", cries.
Short ass.
Alright, well, okay, so what, I gotta give you one now?
Yeah, your turn.
Alright, well, I gotta take my shot first, give me a second. You said I'm on number 4, right?
Yep, this is shot number 4.
Alrighty, as I pour my 4th shot, I just want to talk to the people that are watching from YouTube or Spotify. Have you followed and or left a comment and liked and subscribed? Just wanted to ask, because you definitely should. And here's the real question, why aren't you? Because you definitely should.
Yeah, why aren't you?
Yeah.
You've been here the whole time. You're listening to this right now. Why not? It only takes 5 seconds and it helps us out. A whole bunch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good shit.
Help us out, man.
Do you not love us? Do you not love us enough? Is that why?
Are we not good enough for you?
I knew that you were leaving me for
Oh, loady load. All right, well, here's shot number 4. Bottoms up. Shot down. All right, what the fuck am I gonna tell you?
Choose to lie, dumbass.
Fuck you.
So that's after the podcast.
My bad. I'm sorry. Shit, dude. What sort of truth and lie can I tell you?
Funny ones?
Funny ones. Well, that's what we're going for, right? Goofy ass, stupid shit.
Or at least entertaining. You know, we have a podcast to run. Don't know if you forgot about that or not.
Oh, really? Really? Podcast? No, I didn't even know we were doing this. Really? Like, is that real? Are we doing it right now?
That's what we're doing right now, at least.
Oh, damn, we recording. Oh, shit, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My bad, dude. Let me just be more entertaining. My bad, I forgot.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. Let me see.
There are not enough words on God's green earth to describe how spectacularly erect I am right now.
Is that really what we're coming back to?
Alright, well.
Alright, it's my turn, right?
Yeah, we'll do like 1 or 2 more rounds each, and then we'll call it.
We'll call it a night for the podcast? I mean, that's still a lot of it cut out, so this kind of might be a shorter episode.
Yeah.
It's an hour and 32 right now. We'll probably cut out like a lot of dead space, so.
Probably about like 30 minutes worth of dead space.
Yeah.
Will fit right in the time.
Alright. See, I had 2, and then I kind of lost the third one, so I'm gonna have to give it a second to kind of remember. Alright, shit, what was the other 2? Alright, I got 3 college-related ones. How about that? My short time in college. Alright, we'll go with this. Alright, so for this one, my roommate ended up having sex in the same room as me. I became friends with a gang member, and me and all my roommates got caught drinking underage. Or got caught underage drinking, you should say.
And what was the second one?
The second one?
Yeah.
I became friends with a gang member.
And you guys all got caught drinking underage. Did you get in trouble for getting caught? Or did they just catch you and they're like, yo, not cool, and you're like, oh, my bad?
They had us do like a written apology sort of thing.
A written apology?
Yeah. They had us like on top of all the other crap I had to do in college, like write papers, they had us write like an entire essay saying we will never do this again. And it actually had to be like in a certain type of thing. Like, you know, what the heck was it? It was like whatever the format thing was called, like your basic like paper format. They wanted us to do it in that, and I just never fucking did it because I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I forget what the format's called, but I think you might know what I'm talking about.
So are you saying that your friend, were you in the room while your friend was having sex? Were you awake?
Yes.
Nah, I think that's a lie, because you're a really respectful guy, and you would have left and let them do their thing privately. So yeah, I think that's a lie.
You actually got me on that one.
Aha!
Because in college, I did actually become friends with a gang member. I didn't associate with him, but he was a cool guy, and I became friends. I didn't know until later. And then him having sex in front of me. There is actually a very, very interesting story because it actually did almost lead to that point, but I was completely unaware. I didn't know. And then what was my last one? I got caught drinking. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the gang member thing was true. The what was it? I got caught underage drinking in college. But yeah, he didn't have sex with the girl straight up, but he did try to. And there is a very, very interesting story behind this one.
Oh boy, let me hear it.
And there are some pretty sensitive topics involved in this.
Let's save this for later then.
Yeah, it's pretty sensitive stuff. I could kind of PG it down a lot and cut some things out to make it a lot easier. But
yeah, make it super PG, but details later.
Okay, so basically at the time, my girlfriend that I had in all the way from junior year in high school to college, start of college, broke up with me. I was down bad. I had 4 roommates. All of them are homies. I love them. They were trying to get me laid, you know. They were doing God's work. They were trying to get me laid to make me feel better, you know? Yeah, that's the boys, you know? They trying to get you laid. That's what the boys do. If you're in a bad mood, pussy heals. You know what I mean? Pussy heals.
Pussy is the universal cure, homeboy.
Exactly. Pussy heals.
What you do?
Okay, now, there was this girl. She was really, really short. Shorter than me. She had to have been at least like 5'4". Okay. She was pretty darn cute. What was she? I think she was 27. 27, really short, nice ass, pretty flat chested otherwise. But she wasn't a bad looking woman, right? So I was like, okay, you know what? I can work with this. I can kind of go off of something. And so basically that night, the boys, you know, we kind of met up in my room, whatever. We were talking, and one of the boys was there. It's like, oh hey, me and all my homies, we gonna leave. We need to go pick up some groceries. You know, bullshitting, right? Give me some time. You know, do my thing. You know, let the man do his work. You know what I'm saying? Like, put the moves on. And I would have done that if I learned something a little later on, and this is the thing that's kind of sensitive. I'm gonna try to say it as PG as I can. Apparently that exact same night, her boyfriend was out of town, or like away for like a long period of time, like maybe a few months or so. I don't know if he was in the army or something, but he was just gone, right? And I learned that the exact same night I was trying to kind of, you know, get some action from this girl. Apparently, one of her boyfriend's friends, committed the unconsensual, if you know what I mean. If I'm pretty sure we all know what the unconsensual means. We all know, okay? We all know what that means.
Yeah.
And she told me that because she wanted to talk to me. I was like, okay, yeah, let's talk. Yeah, that guy committed the unconsensual towards her, and she was feeling really bad. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, there's no way I'm going through with this tonight. There's just absolutely no shot, right? Like, that's the logical thing to do, right? There's absolutely no chance. After hearing that, I am doing anything. I am backing off immediately, okay? So instead, I'm like, oh, because, you know, I had the image in my head, like, you know, I was gonna get something tonight. That immediately turned off. That's gone. I'm like, okay, you know what? She's like, and I noticed that she started like shaking, like violently, like she was very violently shaking, just kind of scared and stuff. And I was like, okay, so I decided to let her lay in my bed, and I gave her some water, and I sat on the floor, right? Like I'm just not gonna be in the same bed as this woman. I decided, you know, I'll just put on a movie, wait for the boys to get back, right? And she can sit up there, and I would just take care of her for that night, okay? That's what the respectable man would do, especially if you're in that situation, right?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So with that in mind, I'm sitting there, and I don't remember what movie we were watching. It just kind of slipped my mind because my only concern is making sure that she's all right. And the boys get back, and she goes and talks to him a little bit, and one of the boys, the guy who set it up, I'm like, hey, did you do the deed? I'm like, no. I'm like, and he's like, dude, what the fuck? Why didn't you do it? And I pulled him to the side. I'm like, look, dude. And I obviously explained the situation. He's like, yeah, okay, yeah. He was understanding of that. He was like, yeah, okay, I wouldn't have done that either. Yeah, he was like, you know what? He was like, you know what? That's fine. We'll get you someone else, right? Now, it was only my one friend that knew that, right? Only my one friend knew that. Now, my roommate, who I actually shared a room with, because it's like, in the way that our apartment complexes worked for college, there was like 5 rooms and like a center kitchen, right? So some of us have our own rooms, and then it was me and my other roommate who had the room that we shared, right? We failed to kind of mention to him what happened, right? And that was kind of my bad. So it was kind of weird that night because I went back in my bed. She laid in my friend's bed, and my friend laid down with her. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, fuck, I kind of want to say something, but I don't want to say it like to him while she's there, right? Because, you know, it'd be kind of awkward to bring up while she's just sitting right there, you know? Because I didn't really know what to say. I was kind of in a state of panic. And I'm sitting there, we're just watching the movie, and she gets up and leaves, right? Because she just wanted to go back to her friends or whatever. And my roommate ended up telling me that he was reaching, right? That he was reaching, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I ended up telling him that, and he was like, fuck. Like he felt so bad because, and I really wish I would have told him that sooner. Because the look on his face when he realized what I just told him, he looked like his mother just died right in front of him. He was pale. He was gone. So
yeah,
I've never seen a man like visibly die on the inside right in front of me.
Yeah,
like that. Like
you can give him credit because he didn't know. And you bet your fucking ass he knows now, and he fucking
yeah.
You know he's real fucking careful with that shit now. But you know, good. I assume like he apologized at some point.
Yeah, I wasn't there to see it, but he ended up talking to me later, like, yeah, so.
That's good. He owned up to it.
Yeah, he was, he was pretty fucked up after that a little bit. Like, for a few days, he was kind of still rocking. I was just, like, you know, homie, let's just go out, let's just go chill, hang out, you know, just kind of get our mind off things, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You know, we hit up our other roommates, we went out, we went to go get some pizza, we went We did some Walmart shenanigans, you know, some crazy shit be happening in Walmart sometimes, you know, some crazy shit with the boys. We've all done some crazy shit in Walmart, right? We've all done that.
I fucking love Walmart shenanigans.
Oh yeah, we've done that before.
You know what? I got something for that.
You got something?
All right, we'll just go to my questions and then I'll go through that after.
Oh wait, I gotta take my shot real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, it says 2 to 5.
I'm getting cooked out here, but honestly, dude, after like 4, I mean, I was kind of expecting like what you told me, the mead to hit a little faster. I still don't feel that bad. Like, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Like, it really doesn't hit me that hard.
Fast.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really like slamming it. Although when it takes like whiskey, it still takes me like 10 or 12 for me to like really kind of start being a little woozy a little bit. Especially if
you don't pour shots, you just swig it out of the bottle.
Oh well, I've just been doing shots. I thought that's what it was, but eh.
Yeah. Well, proper way to drink mead, just fucking chug it out of the bottle.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. Well, I've just been doing shots, so I guess it wouldn't.
That's what I do with hard liquor too. That's just me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot just because I fucking want to.
Take a shot for the boy. All right. I mean, do we count that on the scoreboard as 3 to 5, or is that just a free one?
That's just a free one. I'm competitive as shit. It's 2 to 5. Fuck you. That's just because I'm thirsty. All right.
All right. Well, here's my
2 truths and a lie.
Here's my shot number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Again, thank you for listening so far, and I hope you are enjoying the show. Thank you for sticking with us throughout this night. I'm sure it's been wonderful. And here's to shot number 5. Bottoms up.
Amen.
That meat isn't too bad, actually. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty good.
Meat is some good shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, so
how about Maury? Did you ever end up going? No, you didn't go to college. You went straight to the military, right?
Yep.
So you never had a college experience, huh?
Nope. Well, I had plenty of college experience.
Okay.
No, never went to college though.
All right.
So I attended my first frat party when I was 15.
Okay.
The very first time I ever played beer pong, I fucking won with flying colors, and I lost my virginity to someone who was in college.
Interesting. Okay.
There you go. There's your college theme.
Okay. So run me through the first 2 again.
So the first 2 is I attended my first frat party when I was 15, and the very first time I ever played beer pong, I won with flying colors. AKA, I won very fast and very handily.
Now, the frat party thing at 15, it's a very specific age. However, I do 100% remember you telling me a story of how you looked the part of being old enough to attend a frat party. Some homie hit you up, called you, said, "Come on down. I know you young," and just like, we'll just vibe because you could pass the look. I remember you saying that. No, there was 15 or not. I don't know exactly, but I remember something like that is true. So I'm gonna say that one is true. Frat party 15, right. True. I'm gonna say that. Now the whole thing with beer pong. Okay, now this is kind of a tough one because I mean the first time you play beer pong, usually you wouldn't be that good. Usually, however, again, knowing you and just kind of the life that you've had and presented throughout the entirety that I've known you, it really wouldn't surprise me if you just swept the fucking floor on a beer pong table for your first time. It wouldn't. Now, the last one. Here's where things get really, really iffy. You said the first time you lost your virginity was to a college chick. I'm gonna be honest, because kind of delving back to your old 2 truths and a lie about, you know, when you said you copied mine and said you had bitches on your dick in high school, you know, lips are wrapped around. I remember that. You're saying you got lips on you all throughout high school, right? You know, I would honestly have to say that losing your virginity to a college chick is a lie. Because judging about what you said before, I'm gonna have to assume you definitely slayed out at some point in high school. I don't believe it was a college chick, so I'm gonna say college chick is a lie.
You're right.
Let's go!
She was in high school.
I fucking knew it, bro. Fat brain. My brain is huge.
I think I was in either 7th or 8th grade.
Really?
I was 13.
Wow. You got laid out at 13. Damn, I got my first suck at like 14.
Why do you think I was such a fucking whore in high school?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I did not lose my virginity to a college chick.
I mean, hey, that'd be one hell of a flex, you know, for a high school kid.
It really would.
That'd be one hell of a flex.
Yeah. Very first time I ever played beer pong, I kicked serious fucking ass. Because, and this is what I learned, The drunker I get, the more accurate I get.
That's
Specifically with beer pong. Nothing else. Only with beer pong. The more drunk I am, the better I play.
You know, it's kind of crazy because, I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but like most of the time when I get drunk playing beer pong, I do get better. Now, I'm okay sober, but I mean, it's really a 50-50 for me whether I get worse or better when I get drunk. It's a 50-50, but I know exactly what you mean.
Oh, yeah. Well, alrighty. Final score is 3-5. Dro sucks. Take another shot. Lost.
I had to take another one because I lost? Really? Damn! So what? Did you already take yours?
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
take one because you lost. I'm going to take one because I won.
Fair enough. Alright, do you want to take this last shot together and send it off?
Too late.
Yep. Damn, bitch! You fucking slow down. Fuck. Fucking flying ahead of me. Goddamn. I was hoping we could take a final shot together, you know? This is the boys.
Okay.
You gonna take another one with me?
Yeah. So hurry and take that one shot because we're taking another one. Alright.
So do you have any what is it called? A cheer speech to give before we take this shot?
Oh yeah. You mean a drinking toast?
Yeah, drinking. Yeah, it's on. I couldn't think of it, but yeah, that. Go for it.
Yeah. I have a few.
All right, whenever you're ready.
I'm just trying to think of which one I should do. Should I do like a funny one? Should I do like a serious one? A heartwarming one?
How about we let the live audience decide all of the above?
All right, we'll do 2 shots. I'll do one with serious and one that's funny.
All right. Well, actually, you know what? Because I'm gonna take my shot. I'm gonna take the shot for the one that I lost, and then I'm gonna take 2 more for each one that you do.
All right, go for it.
So I'm gonna take this one, and then for every toast. For the next 2 toasts you give, I'll take 2 shots. So.
Yep.
All right, so this is the shot I will take because I lost, and I'll take it like a fucking man. Here we go. Shot number 5. Bam, that's 1. And as I'm pouring the next one, Mori, whenever you are ready to give our toast and send us off, I will be ready.
Alrighty, so you want the funny one first?
I think the funny one should be the one that's... well, actually... okay, so which one do you
want?
want?
The funny one first.
Funny one first, serious? Okay, I got you.
Ready?
I'm ready. Send it.
It's better to be a well-known drunkard than an anonymous alcoholic.
I like that one. Cheers.
Alright, you know what? I have 2, so don't drink on the first one. I just like this one.
Okay.
I think it goes, here's to you and here's to me, the best of friends we'll ever be. And if we ever disagree, well, fuck you, and here's to me.
Cheers!
That's one of my favorites.
That's a good one. I like that one.
But, we'll save this last shot for the actual final words. So, beforehand, everybody, this has been the Unfiltered and Uneducated Podcast. This is episode 4. If you're here in our live studio audience, would love to extend a big thank you for coming out. Always love having you guys. Always having an audience, you know. Really perks it up, you know. Makes it easier, makes it better.
Motivates us to keep doing more.
And for those of you listening on YouTube and Spotify, thank you. Always love your patronage. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys come around for the next episode. Go back and listen to the previous episodes as well.
And of course, if you've made it this far, why not follow us on all platforms where we post? Never miss another episode.
As always, I'm your host, Mori, joined by my co-host, Dro.
That's me, and we'll be excited to see you in the next episode. Mori, give us our final toast of the night.
Here's to a long life and a happy one. A quick death and an easy one. A good girl and an honest one. And a cold pint and another one.
Cheers, ladies and gentlemen.